Coming from independent music video director George Moore is this brilliantly made short comedy film about the Beatles.
Are you challenging me for leadership of the Beatles, you specky twat?
Okay.
All right then. Who's the daddy? Hey, who's the fucking daddy?
You are, Paul!
That's right!
Specifically about a fictional event where the four lads decided to do a lot of drugs up in this countryside getaway, all thanks to George Harrison's generous supply.
I'm providing the inspiration, John.
All you're providing me with is a banging headache. Speaking of which, where is my cart horse?
After checking up on Paul McCartney, they find him overdosed in bed. Paul is dead. Amongst the band's grief over a cup of tea, they find a farmer boy named Billy Shears who is a dead ringer for their Paul. After some convincing, they bring him along to dispose of their friend's dead body on the top of the mountain. The cinematography brings with it a warm, filmic beauty laden with references to all the Beatles' music videos. So many amazing visual nods to their work is hidden throughout the film in such fun ways. It's hard not to get a good laugh out of this, even if you're not a fan of these boys.
I've got some songs that just need
Piss off, Ringo.
Paul likes them.
Paul bleeding wood.
This short manages to take the absolute piss out of the infamous conspiracy theory, whilst giving it a very real emotional weight behind it. The director's background in making music videos for bands like Drug Dealer and Young Gun Silver Fox gives this a particular aesthetic that is consistent in his short library of work, this shot-on-film look that has honestly influenced much of my own work long after I'd seen this short. For 12 minutes, George Moore managed to pack so much genuine love and sincerity for quite possibly one of the world's greatest bands. In all its satirical cheek, this is an incredible love letter to the band, and I cannot recommend it enough. Thelma is probably my favorite film that came out this year. A 93-year-old grandma named Thelma is introduced to being mostly incapable of using computers and modern machinery. Her grandson still teaching her the ropes, sending emails to her old friends. Until one day, she is phone scammed by someone masquerading as her grandson out of a few $1,000s. Instead of taking this lying down, she gets inspired by Tom Cruise while watching the Mission Impossible films. Thelma is gonna have her revenge against this scammer and kick some fucking ass. Eventually. There's a lot of opportunities for this film to just full-blown just be bullying old people, really just be this mean-spirited ageist film mocking the elderly.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
You sound like the man who took my scooter.
I didn't take. I promise. I know. I'm
You're
looking.
getting me
You got me.
nervous. You're getting me
Mistaken.
nervous.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, go.
Good luck.
What do you mean good luck? If you took my scooter, don't tell me good luck.
Instead, this winds up being a surprisingly moving film about the passage of time taking so much from us, but still finding the will to move past it. This film is mostly hilarious.
Elderberries.
And surprisingly sweet, giving the characters a sense that they're silly, but are in the thick of very real issues deep down as we learn about each character and their own individual struggles within themselves.
Do you have visual, what's it? Processing issues.
Sure, or maybe I'm just a stupid little bitch who can't do anything.
Say bitch. Stop saying bitch.
I lost grandma. Fuck!
It's the perfect hero's journey story through the eyes of a frail old lady that just wants to be an action hero, and it's absolutely incredible. Oh yeah, and the film is based off of the director's real-life, actual grandma as a tribute to her. Everyone should watch this film when they can, whether you're gonna be like Meister Klassa and laugh at the elderly falling over, or feel something when they genuinely succeed. Dinner in America is a bit of a weird film to recommend to people. The first 30 minutes genuinely feels damn near grating as we are introduced to our protagonists.
You know what? Fuck Now Tech. Fuck this office. Fuck you.
A punk rocker named Simon is this fiercely edgy, angry man hell-bent on creating chaos in everyone's lives who he comes across, as well as being chased by the law for the rest of the film. On the other end, we have Patty, who is this probably autistic girl with many problems, getting bullied by a lot of the locals, works shitty dead-end jobs forced by her parents, and is a generally really strange person.
Okay, you really need to take it down a notch.
These two are very opposing characters on paper who wind up falling in love as the story progresses, as they find more and more in common than they both thought. This is a vile, disgusting, angry film with a genuinely soft heart underneath its core. The chemistry between these two characters is amazing, feeling timeless in its delivery. The rough beginning starts to really ramp up when we see these two characters together as they organically find a real love that unexpectedly transforms this edgelord film into something sincere and incredible once you let it all unfold.
Simon?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a retard?
Don't you ever talk like that. Ever. You are not a retard. You are a total punk rocker.
I am?
Yes. You are punk as fuck.
Dinner in America is one of my favorite love stories ever. In many ways, it hits a lot closer to home than I honestly ever expected it to. It's funny, sweet, and extremely cathartic, especially towards the end. It's rare when I can wholeheartedly describe a film like this as timeless.